Yeah, King Retention, man. We back, man, with another video, man. Know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you, man. We're gonna go over what happens when you keep relapsing. What happens when you keep relapsing, King Retention? You go weak, man. Your whole world turns upside down, man. Flip flop. Know what I'm saying? Like, you see all those stories of like, guy catches girl cheating, guy goes to jail, right? Guy's girl get train rained on, all that good stuff, bro. And I know you're probably thinking, right, like, King Retention, you tell me if I don't relapse, these things won't happen? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they will happen or not. Right? I'm not saying that your girl won't cheat on you if you don't relapse. I'm not saying she won't cheat on you if you don't relapse. But I've been on both sides of the field, right? Like, and with the same person and with different people too. Like when I was with my first long-term relationship, I was relapsing like crazy, right? In the beginning it's all fun, but I was relapsing for like years. But before I met her, I was retaining for a good 8 months, right? And I met her, and then we were just like relapsing. And then in the beginning, it's all good, but then like when you keep relapsing like that, you automatically turn weak. And then she's looking at you like, this guy is weak. And when they start looking at you like that, that's when all the cheating start happening. Because it's not, I don't even think it's them, you know? I don't even think they're like, oh, I'm gonna cheat today, right? I don't even, it's like, it's nature. Like, they're looking for the biggest, baddest alpha they can find. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. And not that they could find, but that they can get, right? And they'll do anything to get that guy, right? Next thing you know, your money will start going missing, right? They'll ask you for money to give to that guy, you know? I'm not saying that happened to me, but I don't know, right? Know what I'm saying? But like, money would like, the other guy would start getting money from you, and it's your money. I've been reading them stories. I've been listening to them stories on YouTube. It's like girl been giving guy $300 of this man's of husband's money, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's because she totally lost all respect. And then it's not that she lost respect. It's like you get attached. When you're weak, you get attached. When you're depleted, you get very attached to that female. And then now on top of that, she has more power than you, so she's getting, you know what I'm saying? She's getting like all your energy because you keep relapsing in her. And then, from what I've learned, they don't just stop. Like, if I was in a relationship and we just stopped doing it, I would have just completely gone into like not relapsing. But girls know that, right? They don't want, and sometimes they don't want you strong. They want you weak. So even though they're doing their thing on the side, they still want to deplete you because they know that they want to keep you where you're at because it benefits them, right? But when you start releasing too much, that's when all the cheating gets disrespectful, bro. It gets real disrespectful, and then it's like you're caged in, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you try to get rough and rowdy about it, it just looks stupid. It just looks stupid, man. Know what I'm saying? So it's like, other people will like, show less respect towards you, even around her. And I don't even think they mean to, bro. It's just that when you release, you just like pray. You pray to everyone that's not has a little, and even if they're not releasing, bro. Even if other people are releasing, then it becomes like battle of the cockroaches, right? It becomes like the battle of the bottom, like who has the most, right? Like who's has the most at the time. And when they see you weak, like you could tell who has it against you too. When they see you weak, they try to capitalize on it. Say you're talking, no one's listening. You think they'll stop and be like, "Oh, no one's listening"? No, they'll keep talking. They'll keep talking, or they'll talk over you to make it even worse. They'll try to take your money. They try to take your kindness for weakness, and then there's not much you can do about it. Just stare into space, right? There's not much you can do, and that's when the stories happen. That's when another man is at your house, just hanging out, and you don't even know what's going on. She's looking at other guys. You know what I'm saying? But most other men are weak too, right? So they're gonna have to try to find the right one to try to overthrow you disrespectfully. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you could do about it. You could fight. You could fight about it. That's when the guys get into like fighting about situations. That's when they get into like even shooting people, fighting people over the female, shooting themselves. It gets real ugly when you don't retain. It gets real ugly, man. Like your finances will start dropping. You might get some good money here and there, but then it's like your finances will still keep falling. It won't be as good as it was as if you weren't relapsing, right? So even like your mom, your family, they'll start disrespecting you like crazy. Like they'll just look at you like you just like that child that's like not going to amount up to nothing. And then you can't prove them wrong. You don't have the energy to. You could get lucky here and there, but they know you don't have the charisma. Like people don't like you that much, so they're just like, eh. And then even you probably do it sometimes too. Like someone has low energy, they come talking to you. You could disregard them, and you sometimes don't even know you're doing it. You don't even know you're like you like they irk you, right? Like, oh, this kid irks me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is about that kid, but he's irritating me just by being here. And everything you say, people get mad. Like, you get disregarded, you get thrown in the trash, and depending on what your material stuff are, then they'll probably show you some respect, depending what your job management is. And sometimes even if you're the manager, like it's like all the girls are just disregarding you, and then this man, it gets crazy when you don't retain, man. So what I'm trying to say is keep retaining, man. Keep retention. We out.